Hello, I've had a birthday delivery. Skye's here to help me open it.
Hi.
Right, so first up we got a new catalogue that we're not allowed to show you the inside of till the start of May.
Can I look?
I got
Whoa.
a couple of ink pads for colours that I am gradually building my collection. These are kind of like Skye's favourite colour. So this is Coastal Cabana and Pool Party. Beach vibes. We got a roll of linen thread. This was in the sale. And
You can't see that.
what is this? Oh yes, we'll talk about this in a bit because that's
special.
exciting, that one. So we also got a card kit in the sale. What's the card kit called today?
Brightest Birthday kit. Oh, that's cool.
Where's the scissors? Do you want to open that one?
Yes. Can I show?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Yeah. So what can you say about that?
It's colourful.
Yeah. So this is all birthday themed. We've got ice cream and candles and balloons. So very usable kind of colours for every gender. And this guy's showing you there's a stamp. And what colour ink comes in the stamp?
What? Some weird words.
Is your afternoon.
Fancy.
So you'll be able to make some of those cards if you want, Skye, won't you?
They're really easy to.
Yeah, and we've got 4 paper packs, so we're going to save them because we'll turn the camera around to look at the paper packs. So what have we got? I've got 2 embossing folders that were also in the last chance. So this one is kind of like a wood grain. It's called Birch Wood 3D, so I'm looking forward to texturizing some paper with a wood grain effect. And then this one is called Soft Waves, also a 3D embossing folder. And this one, I've had my eye on it for ages, but now it was in the sale, we thought it was time to get it, or I thought it was time to get it. Skye was not involved in the purchasing decisions. So you can see, so cool. It opens up, you put your paper in, put it through your embossing and die cutting machine, and then your paper has those waves on it, which will be very nice to use with some of the other things. Now that's, yeah, you can open that one.
What is it?
You can read it.
I can't read.
Yes, you can read.
I'm not looking at it.
It says nested essential dyes.
Nest?
Yeah. You know what nested means?
Mm.
It means that they fit inside each other.
Oh. Mm.
So we've got some octagons.
I like those.
They're banner shapes, and I like these with the rounded corners on a square. I thought they were a rectangle. They're a little bit more unusual. They go down to really tiny ones, don't they? So they're really useful. We can use them for anything. We can build some good storytellishments on top of those, and just nice for filling up little clusters. Thanks for the cushion there, Skye. Cushion's from my sister-in-law for my birthday. So thanks to Mal and Rich for my peace cushion for my birthday. And then this is one of the new things. This will be available from the start of May. Guy wants to open that. So what's that one called?
Fern Flora dies.
Yeah. Fern and Flora dies.
They all open different.
Mm. What do you think of those ones, Skye?
They're like wood.
Ferns.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I've got some great foliage there, and got some little butterflies. And I didn't get the stamps that go with this because there's stamps.
Oh, there's a face.
It kind of does look like a face. So there are stamps that go with this that then you would be able to cut out these shapes. I might get the stamps, but I'm more of a die cutting girly than a stamping girly.
Die cutting is a bit too much.
What, you like stamping better?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. We've got the 4 paper.
Special?
2 are new, 1 is old, and 1 is actually some coloured paper. So we'll turn the camera around for those in a minute. But Skye wants me to show you this wonderful scenes dies. And these are special because now we can get Paper Pumpkin in England, which is a card kit, kind of like the one that we showed you, that it comes every month, and it might not always be cards, but it's a surprise and you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. But every quarter they release a set of dies that go along and work for across the 3 things that are coming in the quarter. So you've got until tomorrow to order April's Paper Pumpkin set, and then you can get the dies for I think they were £12, and then they will last you for the 3 months. So I really liked this one. It was very kind of English to me because it's kind of like a pub sign. You see, it's got a wooden bits and then a sign, and then you've got different things that you can put on the sign. So we've got flowers and butterflies, and that it looks like a firework. And then it also says wonderful, which is a useful little word to have around.
Wonderful.
But I can see myself using this sign a lot. I've actually got a couple of signpost dies that I quite like. For this one, we'll be able to, we could use stamps to stamp the location of where we were or something.
Yeah.
And if we ever go to an English country pub, that will be the perfect thing. You could even cut out a photo of the pub sign on the place that you went and put that in. That would be cool. Another little chapter marker.
Can I get the thing we got?
You what?
Can I get the thing we got here?
Oh,
Sticker.
come on then, Skye. What you going to show people?
What pose was coming in? There, we got these stickers that look like stamps. Can't open it. But there's like a bunch of different places, and then there's some cupcakes and brownies and
Cupcakes, but like a birthday one.
yeah. And then there's like a random fruit one, a flower. Yeah.
So apparently I've got to figure out when I might use those on the layout. We'll turn the camera around now and we can show you the paper.
This pack is called Mix and Designer Series Paper. The colours are a basic beige, basic black, third one,
Calypso Coral,
Darling Duckling,
Ranger,
Hydrangea Hue, Misty Moonlight, Peaceful Pine, Petal Pink, and Pretty Peacock.
So you have 2 of each sheet of paper, and it's double-sided. This one is a kind of a slightly geometric kind of pattern. That's a nice yellow fine dotted pattern. This is a light one with a green stripe. That's a nice gradient. Skye will appreciate that one, won't you?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Skye's bedroom, that one. And then
Without the white.
Yeah, and then this one, actually it should be this way. This is where the camera's facing. This one is kind of a bit like wallpaper. And that's a nice
Beige.
basic beige.
Yeah.
Yes. That's the other wallpaper one, but really cute. These really, they're all small usable patterns, so they make good backgrounds and more bits and pieces. We've got a pinkish wood grain. That's the Misty Moonlight with a really fine polka dot. That one's the hydrangea hue and kind of like a denim, that, isn't it? Kind of like your jeans. Then got a black polka dot
That
one.
hurts my eyes.
It does remind me a bit of Minnie Mouse though.
Mm.
And then a diagonal white and grey stripe. So that's everything for the mixing patterns. And then the next up was a pack that I felt was important to buy because I'm not sure that it's going to be continuing, and it's just such a favourite. It's so usable. This is the Country Woods collection. You want to read the colours out, Skye?
They are basic beige, basic grey, crumb cake, early espresso, grey granite, granite, misty moonlight, pecan pie, petal pink, pool party, smoky slate, and wild wheat.
Okay. And so we've got the Misty Moonlight Distressed Blue. This one, very popular. Lots of people like this one, the multicolours. We've got really dark wood grain, and that one's quite a fine slatted white. Rustic wash. That one looks quite like furniture, I think. This one of Skye's favourite colours. Really distressed, like peeling paint. Another dark distressed wood
Looks
grain.
like
Camouflage, that one.
Yeah.
Then we've got pink and grey, and then a heavy, like faded stain on that one, and that's a much chunkier white wash grain. And then this one is a grey with a yellow through it, and then that one is again quite a deep textured grey.
This pack is called Two-Tone Cardstock.
No, it's not.
It is. This pack is called Life in Bloom.
Okay, and then the colours. It's two-tone because each one has a lighter colour on the front and on the back. So this is the Peaceful Pine colour. And then what's the yellow?
Daffodil Delight.
So that's the Daffodil Delight.
No, there's also a lemon lime.
Yeah, that's what that other one is. So you can see a strong one and a pale one. Then we've got the Lemon Lime Twist, I think it's called. And
Coastal Cabana.
Yeah, that looks the same colour as the ink pad, doesn't it, that one?
Yeah.
And then is this Granny Apple Green?
Yes. Granny Apple Green.
It does look like a Granny Apple, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Basic
Granny
beige. Sniff apple, as we call them in England.
Basic beige.
And then two-tone on the basic
Kind of
beige.
looks like the pink.
I haven't bought the pattern paper to go with this, but I thought this was a good mix of coloured scrapbook paper that I didn't have, so I bought it as a set, and then I've got a couple of sheets of a bunch of colours. And now it's time for the new paper. This is another sneak peek coming out in May.
Whoa. That's cool.
And this one is called Moonlit Flora. And the colours are basic black, berry burst, golden glow, mossy meadow, old olive, peaceful pine, pecan pie, secret sea, and soft sea foam. So as you can see, they're all ferns, which will match with that ferns and flora dye that we got. That's amazing with the bright moss, isn't it? And on the back of that, we've got a pale kind of geometric fern pattern. Really like this one.
That's like jungle vibes.
Jungly vibes. I think it sort of reminds me a little bit of bamboo.
Yeah.
But it's nice colours. And on the back of that one, we've got this yellow. This is one of the new in colours. This is golden glow. And I think this green is the peaceful pine, which is also one of the new colours.
More jungle vibes.
Yeah, so this one, well, they're forest rather than jungle, because that looks like it could be in England, couldn't it? Those kinds of flowers and things. I mean, not the curled up, but that's a bit fairy-ish.
It looks like a chameleon.
A chameleon. And then on the back we've got Fairy Burst. You like that one, do you?
Yeah.
This is my favourite, this one.
These two together bring colour.
Yeah, it's really nice, that. And then we've got just a little spriggy leaf one. And then this one is just the green and white ferns. And that's a nice usable Secret Sea. Got a little bit of distressing in it as well. And then we've got ferns with the golden glow.
Got like blended in. Like,
yeah, it has.
It's like a shadow.
Yeah, kind of shadows. And then that's another washed out peaceful pine, but also really usable.
It's got the line.
Yeah, a little bit of distressing.
That's cool.
Okay, thanks for watching, giving you a sneak view of some of the things that are coming up. Really looking forward to getting my paper pumpkin set, so I'll definitely have a look at that with you once it arrives. We are very close to having the new craft room ready. Skye and I are sat here on the sofa with the new blue wall.
I painted most of it.
You did, actually. So if you want to see the craft room come together and the first layouts that I do with some of these new exciting supplies, hit the subscribe button, join the gang, and we'll be back on piece of paper with some new things to make it work.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.